use a mirror and look at it backwards, it's Mateo Martinez. Yeah, there's a little story behind that, which is not very interesting, but I'll tell you anyways. It'll take a few seconds. Signed on to YouTube, tried a couple different usernames, nothing worked, so I figured, well, heck, I'll try my name spelled backwards, and what do you know, it worked. So, this is a review of a prize I won from Fred's Heart's Gear Obsession channel, as you can see right there in the background. Really like to thank him for the prize. I won this prize back in November, so it's been a while since I won the prize. I wanted to give it a little time, try out the prize, and see how it worked, give a proper review. So, no other, let's get on it. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, new tripod, hand-me-down camera, so kind of getting used to it. Anyways, here it is, the one-handed tracker Swiss Army knife. It's a pretty nice lightweight knife. Has a lot of different features, 12 functions, as the package said anyways. The back here, right here, let's see if we could do it on camera. Yay, we got it. Isn't all. Now, I've never really used this all except for digging out splinters. You know, you get a splinter or something, could get right under there, dig it out. Maybe one day I'll use it all, but as of right now I have not used it. I'll close that. Phillips screwdriver, works awesome. Minor jobs, you know, I mean, I don't think you're gonna go and build a house with this, but you know, if you really were in dire need of a Phillips, this get the job done real quick. And getting to the sides, you all know what these are, the tweezers. They're not hardcore tweezers, of course, little spring in their step, but you know, I don't know, I've never really tried to take out a splinter with these, you know, so no, I probably really haven't used these, and I don't know if I ever will, but maybe one day I'll need them, and they'll be right there. Other side, classic toothpick. Never use this. Use a matchbook, or you know, break off a twig and use a knife to sharpen it and use a toothpick. But like I said, if I needed it, it's right there. Now let's get to the main feature of this knife, which is the knife or the knife blade. Now, unlike most knives, the serrations on this are on the front and the straight edge is on the back. Now, I don't know if this knife is sharp. I've used it a lot, so it might be a little dull, but we'll try a little cutting test on a little post-it I have here. Wow, that was the straight edge. Now let's try this. And of course, it's gonna kind of cut deep into it because it's a serrated edge. Let's see. Let's get a piece of cardboard here. Sorry guys. Okay, a little piece of cardboard. Let's try it there. Oh yeah, like butter. And you know, for rope or whatever needs, you know, you might need that for a seat belt, whatever. Get the job done. I have used this knife. I don't know. Let me see. Let me zoom in. Well, you can see from right there, that angle. I was cutting some boxes earlier, and I got some tape residue on there, and couldn't find my WD-40. But to make a long story short, I have used this knife, and the blade cleans right up, polishes right up, but that little tape residue will come off. There's no problem there. Not too thick of a blade, but a good blade. You know, little side play there, little up and down, not too much, nothing to really worry about. It is a multi-tool. Now, one of the features on this knife that really tripped me out at first was the way it locked up. Now, it has a liner lock, but most of you guys know, or most of you right-handed people know, with liner locks you push away from your body to, you know, remove the liner from the blade, and then you can push down. Well, this one, you have to flip it over, of course push away from your body, and then use your thumb like that. See, so it's kind of opposite. I don't know, I guess the Swiss are opposite from us. According to the serrations and the straight edge. So yeah, but once you get used to it, it's not a big deal, you know. I mean, it's not a combat knife or nothing. It's minor survival knife. You know, if you need a quick blade, more of an EDC knife. I've used it to cut numerous things, apples, tomatoes, whatever, a little bit of cardboard, whatever, stuff like that. Sliced and diced through them real quick. Well, as you saw from that post-it, it stays nice and sharp. I'm not too familiar with the blade steel on this knife. It wasn't on the package and it's not stamped on the blade itself. But the blade length is 3.5 inches. Has kind of a similar Spyderco hole there, you know, the Spyderco patent hole. So it is a pretty nice knife. Now, one of the other features on this knife that is really awesome is the saw. Now, this saw, it does not lock up, but it is, compared to my Leatherman right here, the charge saw, if not a little better. I mean, this saw is so aggressive. Now, the only issue I've had with the Leatherman is sometimes the teeth, if you're cutting green wood, you know, you're sawing through a branch or whatever, and it's green, the teeth tend to get clogged. Now this kind of have, the teeth are separated a little more rigid, deeper pores, so I would assume they would cut better, and it is a little bit longer of a saw. There we go for some comparison. See, there you go. You probably got another 3/4 of an inch. Let me try to zoom in here, guys. Sorry. Okay. See, there's those, and there's those. I don't know if you could really see that, but it is, they are a little more aggressive teeth on that saw. But nothing to say bad about my Leatherman. It does get the job done. I'll put that to the side. Okay, now on this end we have a bottle opener and a flathead screwdriver. Now, I have used the bottle opener for soda pops, and it works great. Has not lost any of its spring, its lock back. I have not used the flathead, the big flathead. I haven't pried nothing with it or anything, so I do not know if it will retain its tension or get loose in time. I'm not sure, but as you all know, Swiss knives are lifetime warranted, so if it does, well, I'm sure they'll be obliged to fix it for free. Now, if you can see in there, that's a wire stripper. Yes, a wire stripper. Never use that. Well, maybe one day I will. But this, the bottle opener does have a liner lock, like the blade. So that's more of a, this one's more of a two-handed closing. Can't really say much more than that. Other side, can opener. Zoom in right there. If you can see right there on top, it's a mini flathead screwdriver. And then your regular size can opener. Now, the only thing I had about this knife, the only question, it's never happened to me. Leave me a comment if it's happened to you. I don't know. But the can opener does not lock. So, you know, I've used these can openers many of times, you know, out there fishing, opening some corn, or went hunting, opening some tuna, something like that, you know, just different scenarios. And the only thing I wish this would have had was a lock, because sometimes you catch a burr, you know, when you're opening cans, and I didn't know if it would close. Now, it hasn't happened yet. Doesn't mean it will, but it doesn't mean it won't. So there's nothing there to say about that. Now, I have carried this knife for about 4 months. I won this from Fred Hart's, I think his 3000 sub contest in November. And right there, you see those 3 little scuffs? They're not even scratches. They're not indented or nothing. That's the only wear that I've gotten on these handles. And they've been in my pocket. You know, change, my other knife, you know, my favorite EDC knife that I carry every day, Manix 2, Spyderco. Now, haven't got no gouges, no cracks, no chips, no indentations, No major wear at all. Logo hasn't rubbed off one bit. Looks like it came out of the factory. You know, different angles, nice and shiny. Now this has kind of a slick finish. It's not really a G10 finish, but of course it's not a really heavy duty knife either. You know, I mean, you're gonna use this. You're gonna use it for minor tasks. You know, you got that nice thumb ramp. Sorry about that. If you know, you need a cut, or you can use a saber grind. You know, but I mean, you're not really gonna use this knife for hardcore tasks. It's more of a EDC knife. You know, different stuff. Like I said, I used it today to cut boxes up, and it worked fine, worked perfect. So I would like to thank Fred Hart again from the Gear Obsession channel for letting me enter his contest and winning this awesome prize. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, I would check it out. He has a lot of knowledgeable information. He has knife reviews, shooting videos, and he just started doing some computer videos, you know, different IT videos, you know, installing different hardware in a computer and different stuff like that. So, you know, check out his channel, and feel free to send him a message if you have any questions. You know, he's always sent me replies fast and in a hurry, you know, with some awesome knowledge. So well, thank you for looking into my review. I appreciate it, and have a great day.